We're here, deep into the heart of the 2025 MotoGP season, and the drama? It's thicker than ever. The bikes are faster, the stakes are higher, and the rivalries are cutting deeper than a carbon brake disc on the final lap of a title decider. And now, we stand at the edge of round 8. Welcome to Aragon. This isn't just another Grand Prix. No, Aragon is the emotional battleground of the year. Why? Because it's no longer a championship between brands. It's not Ducati versus Aprilia, not even factory versus satellite. It's become something far more personal. It's brother versus brother, blood versus blood, Marquez versus Marquez. A season born from fire. Let's rewind just a bit. Coming into 2025, the storylines were already explosive. Marc Marquez had finally made the leap to factory Ducati. Pecco Bagnaia remained loyal, fighting to reclaim his throne. And Jorge Martin, after a dream title-winning year with Pramac Ducati, was now the face of Aprilia Racing. But while Martin expected to be Ducati's golden child, Ducati made the most seismic decision of all. They picked Marc Marquez. Not the reigning champion, not the statistical favorite. They chose the phenomenon, a man who hadn't touched a world title since 2019. But Ducati knew this was their shot at something greater. Legacy, domination, history. Marc Marquez, the king who woke up hungry. Fast forward to now, 7 rounds into 2025, and Marc Marquez, he's rewriting the rulebook on what it means to stage a comeback. Let the numbers do the talking. 3 Sunday Grand Prix wins, 6 sprint victories, 2 crashes, Cota and Jerez, but even at Jerez, he rejoined the race, clawed through the field, and still finished in the points. Let that sink in. This isn't a story of perfection, it's a story of grit, of rage, of a man who simply refuses to lose. The GP25 is not an easy bike. It's twitchy, unsettled at the front, and demanding even for elite riders. But Marc Marquez, he's taming it like it was built for him. Meanwhile, the man Ducati left behind, Jorge Martin, has seen his entire empire crumble from the weight of emotion. Yes, he was the 2024 world champion. Yes, he fought like a lion to get there. But then, he let the anger speak, let the disappointment leak into the press. And in that moment, he lost the paddock. He lost Ducati. And now, he's starting to lose Aprilia. Because while Jorge was talking, Marco Bezzecchi was winning. Yes, Bezzecchi won Aprilia's first Grand Prix of the season before Martin even found his rhythm. He let his riding speak, not his emotions. And in the Aprilia garage, the body language of Massimo Rivola says it all. He feels betrayed. By a man he backed publicly, by a man he trusted to lead Aprilia's title charge. Jorge's emotional outburst from home, whatever its intent, has reshaped the story behind closed doors. It may not be in the headlines yet, but it's visible, in the cold glances, in the silences, in the fact that Aprilia smiles more when Bezzecchi walks in than when their own champion does. The damage is personal, and it may be permanent, but enough of that. Because the real war, the one that matters, is happening between brothers. The GP24 Masterclass, Alex Marquez. But what's a storm without a challenger? Alex Marquez, the younger brother, the underdog, the satellite rider, the man on the old bike. He's riding the GP24 with Gresini, a bike considered outdated by some. But guess what? Alex Marquez is second in the championship with 172 points. And make no mistake, he earned every single one of them. At Jerez, he outlasted chaos and tamed the old beast. At Silverstone, he beat Marc in the sprint race, ending his brother's perfect Saturday run. And now, just 24 points behind. This isn't just a sibling rivalry anymore, it's a ticking time bomb. Act 4, the moment of reckoning, Aragon. And now it comes to Aragon, a place of history, passion, and emotion. For the Marquez family, Aragon is sacred. It's home soil, it's pride, it's legacy. But as the red lights prepare to go out, there's something deeper in the air. Their mother, Rosa Alentà, has made her quiet wish known. She wants Alex to win this championship. She's seen Marc lift 8 world titles. She's seen the glory, the injury, the heartbreak. But this year, she wants the little brother, the overlooked warrior, to finally have his moment. And Marc knows it. But Marc doesn't care. He's on a mission. His goal is clear. Title number 9. One more, and he equals Valentino Rossi's crown tally. Two more, and he becomes MotoGP's undisputed greatest. Family or not, he's not backing down. So now, at Aragon, the stage is set. The battle is not Ducati versus Aprilia, not Italy versus Japan, not factory versus satellite. It's brother versus brother. And only one will walk away a legend. Pecco Bagnaia, the fall of a king? But let's not forget the third piece of this tragedy. Francesco Pecco Bagnaia, the two-time world champion, the man who once hunted Fabio Quartararo and conquered Yamaha, but this year, he's hunting ghosts. Ghosts of confidence, ghosts of grip, ghosts of a GP25 that doesn't speak his language. Right now, Pecco sits third in the standings with 124 points, a painful 72 points behind Marc. Let's call it what it is. This isn't 2022. This isn't a late-season miracle waiting to happen. This is an unraveling. The once fluid harmony between Pecco and Ducati, it's strained. He's voiced his concerns over the GP25's front end. He's pleaded for updates. But Ducati's attention has shifted to Marc, to the results, to the future. And in this Cold War of development, Pecco is drifting. His story isn't over yet, but right now, it feels like a soft goodbye is beginning to write itself. The rest of the pack. While the headlines scream Marquez, Bagnaia, Martin, others are quietly making their own noise. Franco Morbidelli, with VR46 on a GP24, is fourth in the standings with 98 points. His resurgence has been one of the season's best surprises. Johan Zarco with LCR Honda is at 97 points, showing grit on a machine still searching for consistency. And Fabio Di Giannantonio, also on a GP24, sits on 88 points, proving that the year-old bike still has claws. Maverick Vinales is slowly adapting to KTM's RC16. Fabio Quartararo, still loyal to Yamaha, showed glimmers of brilliance at Jerez. But let's be real, 2025 is the year of the Marquez showdown. Everyone else, they're playing catch-up. Activate, what's at stake? So here we are. Aragon weekend is upon us. A track that has delivered chaos, carnage, and crowning moments. But this time, the crown is still in the air. Marc Marquez wants redemption, dominance, and history. Alex Marquez wants respect, validation, and finally, his own title. The question is, can love survive speed? Will their family bond hold up under 350 kilometers per hour down the back straight? Will team orders come into play? Will Alex crash trying to beat his brother? Will Marc force a move that ends the race for both? These are not theoretical questions. These are very real, very possible, very dangerous. Final act, the heart of the war. And remember this, in MotoGP, history remembers the brave, not the loyal. Marc Marquez is a predator. He's chasing his 9th title. He's riding the GP25 like it's an extension of his own body, even if it's not perfect. And if Ducati delivers that final upgrade, it's over. No one touches him. Not Bagnaia, not Martin, not even Alex. But until that moment arrives, the fight is still on. Alex Marquez, with a heart full of fire, is matching Marc punch for punch. The older brother has the experience, but the younger, he's got the momentum. If he wins Aragon, the world changes. Closing MotoGP fans, buckle up. We're not watching a season anymore. We're watching a Shakespearean war unfold at 300 kilometers per hour. A war fought not with swords, but throttle. Not with betrayal, but ambition. So when the lights go out this Sunday, remember what's on the line. Legacy, family, glory. And only one Marquez will take it all. See you at Aragon.